What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be reviewing the Voodoo Ranger IPA by New Belgium. This is coming in at 7% ABV. You can see it right there on the can. And I've actually never had this before, but I have been wanting to try it. So I saw it yesterday at a gas station and decided to pick it up, which was a weird location to find this because I've been to several liquor stores over the past couple of weeks, and they really haven't had much in my area to review, and they didn't have any of these. And I've seen a couple reviewers review this, and I wanted to try it for myself to see if it was something that I would be interested in. So real quick, let's look at the canned on date here. June 5th of 2022. I believe that was the canned on date. So it's quite a few months old, but at least it's not like packaged in 2020 or something. And I don't believe this is a New England style, so I don't think it matters all that much. It's not that old, so. But awesome can design. This is definitely a keeper. This is going in my collection for sure. So let's get it into a glass and stop the jibber jabber and see what we got. Let's get a smell out of the can real quick. Piney. You can definitely smell the hops. Weirdly, almost get like a pineapple or something in there. Let's go ahead and pour it in. Now, I believe this is more of a West Coast style IPA over a New England style. Now, my reputation with IPAs is I love New England style IPAs. I love the hazy IPAs. I have never had a West Coast style that I actually really liked. So, and some people would be like, well, why even do a video if you don't even like the style? Because I like to try everything that I can get my hands on. And who knows, maybe some of these I'll actually like. There is a lot of particulate, a lot of sediment in there. I don't think you can actually see that just because of the lighting. 1 second. I actually have a light back here. The batteries are dying, but that's doing absolutely nothing. Well, you might be able to see. See right there, you see those particulate? All those little floaties? Yeah, that's interesting. So right now we're sitting at about, I can get my light back there. Technical difficulties here, folks. All right, so we're sitting right now at about right at about a 4-finger head. Nice soapy white fluffy head. Stuck my nose in the foam. So out of the can originally, you could get a pretty good aroma. Out of the glass, not really much at all. It's just kind of piney, hoppy. It just smells like a West Coast style IPA, honestly. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more into the glass. Try not to aggravate that head too much. Really good looking beer. It's just, I'm not huge on the West Coast style IPAs, but hey, maybe this will change my mind. So you could float a bottle cap on that head. Not even kidding. So the Voodoo Ranger IPA by New Belgium. Let's see what we think about it. Cheers, guys. Gonna have to break through that foam. It finishes fruity. It's like orange, citrus. I'm weirdly getting some pineapple. I don't know if that's supposed to be in here or not. Oh, that is a C bottom for enjoy by date, actually. Now that I'm reading the back of the can. So this was enjoy by June of 2022. So this beer is an old beer. Just as I was hyping that gas station up for having a good beer selection, it must just be my town, honestly. A lot of people around here drank one thing, and they drank the Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, and they don't try anything else, and these just pretty much sit on the shelf, I guess. So, this is an older beer. Let's try it again. Honestly, for a West Coast style IPA, this one's not bad. This is actually the first West Coast style IPA that I could actually say that I can sip on this and somewhat enjoy it. It's still not my favorite. It's still a little bit too bitter and dry for me. I'm just a New England style guy. I like the New England style IPAs. I like the juicy ice IPAs. I like the juice bombs. And these just don't really appeal to me all that well. So, but I will say it's the best West Coast style IPA that I've ever had. Now, that's still not saying much considering that I'm not a big fan of the style, but this is definitely the best. As far as a rating goes, I'm going to have to hit this one with a... where would I put it? I wouldn't buy it again. But that's only because I don't like the style as much. For it being the best West Coast style IPA that I've had, I will go ahead and hit it with a solid 6 out of 10. It's interesting. It's got really good lacing. It's a really good looking beer, and it's not awful. It's just a little bit too bitter and too dry for me. Like I said, I like the New England style more. So that's the review. 6 out of 10 from me here at Beer Views. The Voodoo Ranger IPA by New Belgium. Now, would my opinion be a little bit different if this was fresher? I don't know. When I saw that yesterday, I thought that might have been the canned on date. But it's an enjoy by date, unfortunately. So this beer is several months old. So... it is what it is. Maybe this beer had more flavor to it, or had a better flavor to it. It has flavor. It's more bitter than it is anything. And I don't know if that's because of the age of it, or that's just the style, or maybe it's now, toned down from what it was, which I'm assuming that's the case. Those hops have probably faded quite a bit. Because I don't even know when this thing was canned on. It does not have a canned on date anywhere on it. So, that's a shame that we got yet another old beer, but regardless, we got a review out of it. We got a really cool can for the collection. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up below. If you guys have any suggestions on beers you would like me to try, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to find it and give it a review. As always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, cheers.